As Advance Auto Parts keeps trying to jump its business, its recent fourth-quarter performance showed signs of early traction in its multi-year turnaround. Adjusted EPS came in at 86 cents, doubling consensus expectations of 43 cents, while revenue of $2 billion modestly topped the $1.95 billion forecast. Comparable sales rose 1.1%, and the quarter benefited from an extra week that contributed roughly $132 million in sales and 8 cents in EPS. More importantly, adjusted gross margin expanded to 44.2%, up more than 500 basis points year over year, while adjusted operating income margin improved to 3.7%, an 866 basis point increase. For full year 2025, adjusted operating margin reached 2.5%, up over 200 basis points, and adjusted EPS improved to $2.26 from a loss the prior year. Comparable sales for the year grew 0.8%, marking a return to positive territory after 3 years of declines, even as total annual revenue slipped to about $8.6 billion. Management framed last year as a, quote, foundation year, emphasizing operational discipline, vendor renegotiations, pricing optimization, and supply chain restructuring. CEO Shane O'Kelly highlighted improved vendor relationships and tighter cost controls as structural, not temporary, gains, brought about by moves like a reduction in its U.S. distribution center footprint while accelerating its market hub strategy to increase SKU availability and same-day delivery capabilities. Leadership changes in supply chain signal continued focus on productivity and logistics efficiency. Then, to appeal to value-conscious consumers, AAP is leaning into private label expansion with the launch of Argos, an owned oil and fluids brand. And with the average U.S. vehicle age nearing 13 years, management sees sustained demand for maintenance products. Add to that, private label brands typically carry higher margins. At the same time, growth is shaping up with 40 to 45 new stores planned, along with 10 to 15 market hubs in 2026, following completion of a store closure optimization phase that concentrated its footprint in stronger markets. Looking ahead to fiscal 2026, revenue is projected between $8.49 billion and $8.58 billion, slightly below consensus, with comparable sales growth of 1% to 2%. Adjusted operating margin is forecast at 3.8% to 4.5%, signaling another meaningful step toward the company's longer-term 7% target. While capital expenditures of roughly $300 million are expected to support store growth, IT upgrades, and supply chain improvements, management also expects approximately $100 million in free cash flow. The outlook is in response to consumer spending remaining uneven, particularly among lower-income DIY customers, and inflationary pressures on wages and insurance persist. Also, competition in the aftermarket sector is still high. Nonetheless, the consistent trajectory of margin improvement, from negative operating margins in 2023 to 2.5% in 2025 and potentially above 4% in 2026, suggests the transformation engine is ready to rev up. Kind of like how precious metals revved up earlier this year. If you want to know more about that, check out this simple, free guide that covers everything you need to know about buying gold and silver. Link in the description and pinned comment.